Hello, welcome to my channel, Oracle Intuitions. This is your mind, body, and spirit reading for August 10th to the 17th. We're going to be looking internally, externally, signs from our soul. We're going to be looking into relationships as well as a closing message from the universe. All of the links for each sign are going to be below in the description box, as well as links to my Facebook website and Instagram. I also did put links for each of the cards that I'm using today. And if you are interested in any of the organites that you do see in my videos, these are all made by me. You can message me personally in regards to those as well. I also recommend, yesterday I put up a Lionsgate portal reading. Okay, this is a pick a crystal reading. And with that Lionsgate opening up, the time for our desires, our manifestations to actually be created, it's really looking into, this reading is going very in depth. It's going right to the core of what might be holding you back, or what it is that you're allowing at this time. Maybe things that you need to release, and areas in which you're really developing and creating your desires. So I do recommend you checking that out. I am putting a link above for this particular reading. I thank everyone for watching this week. Take care and many blessings. Aries, welcome to your reading for August 10th to the 17th. We're looking into the mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships and a closing message from the universe. Please remember that these are general readings. They may not resonate with everyone. Please also check your sun, moon, and rising signs. Okay, so we're going to begin with pulling some cards representing our internal, external, mind, body, and spirit self, as well as some clarification cards. All right, let's begin. Magical Map Shifter. For the mind, we got the Dragon's Lair for the body. And we have the Mountain for spirit. So this is what I'm getting. And of course, we are going to clarify, as we usually do. We are looking into, so when I have this magical map shifter, it feels as though this is what's going on with you, Aries. Spirit is saying, you know, this is what I'm getting. I feel like for some of you, you've had a little bit of a hard struggle this last little while. This could have been in the last few weeks. It could have been in the last few hours. Take it as it resonates. What I'm getting here is it almost feels as though you're trying to climb a mountain towards something, towards either a goal, towards, you know, there might be a particular project. What I am getting is that within the body, okay, externally, there may be been entanglements that's been happening. This is coming through with this Dragon's Lair. We've also got in the mind, so our mental state at this time. You're still going though. Here's the thing, that magical map shifter, okay? So what you are doing is you are creating, I do feel that for whatever reason, this mountain coming through, because when I see this mountain, for me, it feels like these are things being put possibly in our way, creating some sort of external interference simply because it could possibly be a lesson. Okay, not a lesson particularly saying, look at, you know, don't continue climbing. It feels though that these external things that are coming through could be coming in simply because of the fact that your goal of what it is that you're trying to reach, or where it is that you're trying to go, whether this is in relationship, work, career, take it as it resonates. This is something that sometimes if we're given things directly, there is a lack of maybe appreciation, maybe there's a lack of knowledge. You know, it's kind of like, you know, just as a silly example, let's say you wanted to be a doctor, but, you know, you don't have the skills, right? So you need to learn those skills in order to get to the top of the mountain. And that's what I feel is happening. Externally, I feel things are coming through for you simply because there are lessons that need to happen, or skills you need to learn. Something is happening here in order to reach this top. It's like things that are going to be developed throughout the course of this climbing of this mountain in order to reach your peak, in order to reach your desire. This magical map shifter, mentally, I feel that for some of you or many of you, it's either saying, this is the mental state you need to get into, or you're already there. So you're not taking these external things too seriously. You're just, it's not that you're not taking them seriously. It's like you're understanding the lessons behind them, and you're still working towards your goal. It's kind of like, yeah, there's a road bump. That's okay. I'm still going to climb that mountain. And if you're not quite there yet, this is the advice that is coming through from spirit, telling you this is what exactly it is that you need to do. You need to be able to continue to let go and understand that what this is coming through here is just a lesson. It's a building of a skill. It's a building or a development that needs to happen in order to reach this top of this mountain. So that's just what I'm picking up at this particular moment. And I do feel like this energy throughout the week. Now, this could be past energy. It could be future energy. It could be present energy. Take it again as it resonates. But I do feel if you're in a place that you could be a little frustrated for some reason, or maybe you're feeling a little, defeated in some area, understand that all of these things, there is a purpose behind them. Spirit is giving you these challenges in order to help you reach the top, but help you reach the top in a way that is going to be actually successful. Because again, sometimes just giving us the things that it is that we desire without putting the work into it really puts us back at the bottom of the mountain, and we have to climb and learn those lessons all over again. So let's look into the magical shapeshifter. We've got the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you understand is what I'm getting here. You either understand or you need to understand that sometimes things take their time. Okay, and again, that's where I'm getting this dragon's lair coming in. But it does seem that for many of you that you're already in this mindset of understanding things take time. You need to build the solid ground in order to reach this top. Okay, so that's the first thing that's coming through. Oh, see? Magical shapeshifter, you understanding all of this, there's a purpose to it. You're following this path simply because of the fact that this might be something very dear to you. And again, take it in whatever aspect that it's relating to you. But with this Ace of Cups coming in, it is telling you this journey is going to be worth it. This work that you're putting in with that Knight of Pentacles, yes, it might be a slow process. Okay, but it's a grounded process. When the Knight of Pentacles comes in, for me, when I see him, I always take it as this is a slow, steady process, but it is very grounded. It is a necessary process in order to reach what it is that we desire. We're also getting the Four of Pentacles. So I do feel when I'm getting this card, in this context, what I'm receiving here is that you're hanging on to your dream. You're not letting it go. You're not letting yourself getting frustrated, or it's telling you don't give up. Okay, hanging on, that Four of Pentacles feeling. I feel like you understand this process. Again, it feels like you're not letting it go. Yes, you've got these obstacles that are coming in. Yes, they might be, it almost feels like for some of you, there might be a little bit of a challenge in regards to, being steered off course. And I feel like that might have to do with that map as well. But it's like these obstacles are coming in to almost steer you away, or to it's almost like a test or a challenge. In order to reach the treasure, again, you might need to have some obstacles in the way. And I feel like there's a test coming, or a test that is happening from the universe to test that strength. Is this something that you truly want, or are you going to be easily distracted by going another route, right? it's saying here, hang on to those dreams, or that you are hanging on to those dreams, going towards understanding that steady progress toward what it is that you truly desire. We also have this Page of Cups coming through. I love it. It feels like there may be some sort of, if this does have to do with a relationship, it's either a relationship, it could be something that you've been feeling this desire to go towards for a while now. There's a lot of emotion in there. It's that I feel like you're understanding again this process that's coming through. We've also got the Queen of Wands. There's a lot of confidence. So I feel like with that Page of Cups, that Queen of Wands coming through, there's confidence, or there should be a confidence behind you as you go forward. I almost feel like these obstacles that are coming through, just brush them out of the way. Just go, okay, all right, what is the lesson that I need to learn? But go forward with this strength and this confidence that this Queen of Wands represents, right? She's strong, she's steady in her steps, she understands, she's got this power behind her, she's got this self-assurance and this confidence to move forward, and that's exactly what she does. We've also got here the Five of Cups. Yeah, you need to, you either are or should be. When this Five of Cups comes in, it reminds us not to take a look at the past. So if some of you feel a little defeated, because of possibly past events, or possibly events that again are coming through to, to keep you, or that it seems like it's keeping you from achieving your dream, please remember, and this is a message from Spirit basically saying, look at, you know what, keep going. Let go of these things that are possible obstacles, or even things from the past that could be holding us back. All right, because sometimes this dragon's lair, it may not be things that are currently happening. It could be past events, especially with this Five of Cups. So if you're trying to reach a goal, don't sit there and go, okay, well, this happened in the past. I don't know if I'll ever be able to achieve this. This has happened before. You're getting those same tests is what I'm getting. You're getting those same tests for a reason. All right. It's to achieve them this time. It's to achieve and surpass those tests that are coming through. We've also got the Devil card. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm feeling. Is like this Devil card coming through really tells me that again, these obstacles have been put there to test you. All right. Sometimes the devil tests us, right? That's exactly what he does. He tests us. He tests us to see where our integrity is, our honesty, our vulnerability, also our strength. Can we get past the devil to move up this mountain towards our dream, towards our goal? I feel that for many of you, whatever it is that you're desiring or trying to bring in or creating or wanting to move towards, it is very important to you. We've got this Ace of Cups card coming through. All right. And in order to achieve it, we need to pass some tests. That's exactly what I'm getting here. We've also got the Hierophant. Yeah, you might need to seek some advice. It's interesting because when I see the Hierophant, it almost reminds, like, in some decks, it actually represents like a religious leader or a religious figure of some sort. Some people take it as faith. Some people take it as maybe seeking advice, right? It can also mean a card of tradition in some way. So it's interesting because we've got the Devil, we've also got the Hierophant. All right. You might need to seek inner guidance or even some external guidance that will help you through this time. This could be external guidance, friends, family member. It could even be literally a traditional priest or some sort of counselor in some way in order to surpass this. But I do feel that you are being divinely guided, especially with this Hierophant coming in. It's saying, you know what, don't worry about these tests. Don't worry about this stuff that's happening here. Stay the course. Okay, stay the course of what it is that you're looking for, because things will transition. We've got this Death card coming through. Things are going to transition beautifully for you through this process. And I feel like this process is absolutely necessary in order to achieve your dreams. All right, it's going to be the catalyst in helping you transition to what it is, or whatever skill it is. Again, maybe it's releasing some things inside of you in order to achieve this. This even could have to do with the possibility, if it's, let's say, relationships in some way, maybe there's things that you need to let go of. Maybe, this could be a transition within yourself in order to recognize, look at, if you're wanting to seek this perfect relationship, or if you're trying to seek a renewal within a relationship in some way, there has to be a transition. Okay, there has to be something that needs to change in order to achieve this goal. And again, take this reading as it resonates within whatever aspect that it's talking about at this time. I do feel that for some of you, it doesn't even feel like there's going to be a lot of external coming through. It almost feels like there might be just a couple that come through, but again, it's going to be this test to see, can you surpass this? Is this something that you truly want, or are you just going to give up at the first thing that is, breaking down? It's saying keep that strength, keep that resolve going forward. This is what I'm getting. So I hope that resonates with you. Let's take a look into relationships for this upcoming week and see what is coming through for you, Aries, at this time. All right. We're looking into relationships for Aries for August 10th to the 17th. Oops. Okay, I'm hearing to stop. Voodoo doll, back off. Storm angel, collision of beliefs, styles, attitudes, and energies. And we've got the working too hard. It's interesting because this could be your energy. It could be somebody else's energy. Take it as it resonates. I do feel that there needs to be some sort of a time of rest at this point. This could be you saying back off. It even could be you saying back off towards relationships in some manner in order to achieve your dreams. This also could be somebody else's energy at this time, in order for there to be this change of energy. Remember that transition card, that death card coming through. Sometimes we need to take a step back. Okay, and that's what I'm feeling. And again, this could be you, it could be somebody else. It does talk about a collision of belief styles and attitudes. So you two could be fighting. There could be some sort of disagreement that is going on in between these energies where you just literally need to back off for a while. I do feel that for some of you, this could be your person. It could be you. And again, this doesn't need to be romantic relationships. This could be friends, family, co-workers. It even could be a relationship with yourself. Okay, always remember that this could be a relationship with ourself, with our higher self, or with with our own vulnerability at this time. But I do feel like this working too hard, it almost feels, for some of you, you might be so strong towards reaching your goal, or it could be your person, that it almost feels like this energy is pushing people away in order to achieve those goals. All right. But I'm also getting here that some of you might be working too hard towards a relationship. And when we're getting to, just to be blunt, clingy, or if we're really trying to make something work, what we're doing is we're putting a sense of a negative energy towards something because we're working out of desperation, right? We're working out of need and want instead of love and desire, or love and, that unconditional love, that unconditional, just allowing. Okay. And I do feel that for some of you, this could be affecting some sort of relationship. And again, or maybe it's somebody coming at you, right? Because we nobody needs that energy. Nobody wants that energy where it almost feels like somebody's clingy or hanging on, or, acting out of need and desperation. Nobody wants that. And it could be you that's saying back off at this time because of the behaviors and attitudes of this person, or it could be that person that is saying, look, I just need some time, right? So if there is a sense of silence within your relationship at this time, or if people are seeming closed off, or if it just feels like there's a lack of movement at this moment, it is saying to take a step back. Take a step back. And this is where you may want to really check your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs, or even possibly, if this is relating to a particular person, you may even want to check their sign to see what is going on within them. What I'm also getting here is like this is a temporary energy, okay? It just feels like there needs to be some sort of event or whatever that is going to bring through that death card, that transitioning towards something better, something different. This even could be, we always have choices. Maybe you or this other person is in an energy of, look at, I'm done, back off. Like, I can't right now. Okay. But again, with that transition card coming through from Spirit, it really saying that they want to help you transition this relationship in the way that is going to be of the best for everybody. But you have to take a step back. Don't work so hard. Or again, that other person. All right, so let's get some clarifying cards in regards to this and see what is coming through. The Nine of Pentacles. We have that working too hard. So it very well could be somebody is working towards some sort of independence. Okay. Again, this could be you. You might be so focused on your goals that you're kind of pushing everybody away. Right? And that might be an energy that you need to look into as well at this time. If you are in a place of saying, back off, let me work, that might be something that you want to look at if you want to make this relationship work. Okay. Yeah. 8 of Swords. Somebody's holding themselves back. It feels like somebody is just not, they're internally focused at this time is what I'm getting. Internally focused. Again, could be you, could be your person, could be, however this relates, but they're really in a place that they need some time. They need to get out of this energy, but they're really working hard towards some sort of feeling of independence, some sort of feeling of trying to bring in or manifest something for themselves that is going to help with a stability or security for the future in some way. We've also got the Nine of Swords. Yeah, somebody is totally in their head. Totally in their head. And this might not even have to do with working towards independence. It might literally be that they want independence. Okay. And it's really telling you here, this is either you or someone else. It is time for a break, because this person, however it relates, you or them, is truly in their head. They are truly going through some things that they need to have that independence. They need to do this on their own. This Nine of Pentacles is a very independent card. It's a very alone card at, depending on the cards around it, how it's been taken. We've got this back off. It's time for either you or for you to maybe tell somebody, look at, enough. I've got to take some time. I've got to work on this for myself at this point. And I do feel that this might be some energy coming towards you. Okay. It could be from somebody else, because they're really in a place. They're really in a place where they're just not open at this time. They're not really accepting at this time. This literally could make things worse if you push towards this relationship. It feels like this person, whoever this is, needs to take a break. So then we've got the collision of, belief styles and attitudes. Ten of Swords, look at that. Ooh, okay. We've also got that Ten of Pentacles. Interesting. And the Six of Swords. Okay, remember what I said about this being temporary, because I felt like this was a temporary energy. All right. This felt like a very temporary energy coming through. I feel that by giving whoever it is some space, what is either going to happen here is this relationship will transition to a place where you're moving away, you're allowing them, you're giving them that time, that energy to work through whatever it is that they need to go toward something happier, towards this Ten of Pentacles energy. Okay, this Ten of Pentacles coming in is about security, it's about comfort, it's about, building that future with stability, right? And I feel like giving them that time will help clear those energies in order to transition to something better. But it's going to be important, very important, that you give whoever it is some space. This even could be, again, yourself. These could be the energies within yourself where you're sitting there and you're like, how do I get a relationship? How do I create a relationship? I'm really wanting a relationship, or maybe towards a particular person where you're really, within your head, it's really bringing you down. Maybe for some reason, this person seems to be in a back off energy, or again, it could be you bringing in some things from the past where things didn't always work out for you. But what you're really seeking is this Ten of Pentacles, okay? This stability, this comfort, this security, right? Building a relationship. And what it's saying is allow these energies to really cycle themselves. Take some time. There's no rush in this. All right. If we go back to that mountain, sometimes obstacles are put into our way because of the fact that in order to reach our goal, we need to release those blocks and barriers. We need to release some drama or trauma from our lives in order to reach a place of being secure within ourselves, in order to reach that external security. Okay. That's what's also coming through. So then we've got the High Priestess. Yeah, it feels like you already, okay, I'm getting two things. So I'm going to actually pull up some more. There's the Queen of Pentacles coming through here, and we've got the Five of Swords. Somebody might not be completely revealing in a relationship. Again, could be you, could be them. Something's going on here. Something is holding back in some way. We've got this Magician card, or this High Priestess coming through. This does talk about, possible secrets, things that are going to be revealed. That could be bringing this person, you or them, into a state where you're just not being open at this time, really holding back, not being revealing. Okay, I do feel though with this High Priestess card, things are going to come up to the surface. Things are going to come up to the surface. You are going to learn what this is, again, within you or within them, but it's going to be revealed. Maybe even just through this process of taking some time, taking a step back within yourself, is going to allow what it is that needs to be revealed to you in order to reach this level of comfort. Again, I keep feeling that somehow this Ten of Pentacles, like something is going to transition in order to create this happiness, this stability, but it needs to go through some sort of process, going back to that mountain. Okay, that dragon's lair. What is it? What is it that you need to release? What is it that you really need to look at? What is going on? That's what I keep getting. This Queen of Pentacles comes in. It really talks about, I feel with this Queen of Pentacles, for some of you, it could be what is being revealed is possibly a third-party situation, which is why somebody is saying back off. But what I'm also getting here is this nurturing energy coming through. That sounds a little contradictory, which is why I'm only saying that I feel like this will resonate with, just a few of you. But what I'm really getting here is there needs to be a nurturing energy towards this relationship. Now, it doesn't mean that you bombard the person with I love yous and everything else. What it is saying is that spiritually, if somebody is saying, look, I need to take a break, I need to back off, I need you to back off, I need some headspace here, I need some time away in order to figure out what it is. Allow that energy, that nurturing, healing energy spiritually to surround them. Okay, this is what I'm getting. But there is also a warning coming through here with this Five of Swords energy, which is saying, look, that's, you know what? You can give somebody that healing and nurturing energy on a spirit level, on a spiritual level, but just remember not to give it all. Okay, because sometimes when we're in that process, and I think, quite a few people have been there, where we just seem to keep giving to a person, giving, and we're not receiving anything back. And, then we get heartbroken, right? Because we feel like we've given them everything. We've given them our mind, body, soul. We've given them whatever it is that we feel, could be healing to them. And they either just keep absorbing it and not giving it back in some way, or there is that imbalance of that energy where it's almost like they're taking advantage of it. And those are usually the times where somebody says, okay, well, thanks for letting me take your energy, see ya, right? So there is that warning in here. It's good to give that love, it's good to give that nurturing, it's good to give that energy on a spiritual level, but be warned. You don't need to give it all. You don't need to drain yourself in order to help another at this point, especially if this person is within this energy at this time. We've got the 8, the 9, and the 10. Do we have the 10 of Swords come through? Yeah, the 10 of Swords come through. 8, 9, and 10. Like, you can't get any clearer than that. It's really saying, look, give whatever this is some space, whether it's you or whether it's them. You might have to ask for space. You might have to give some space. Somebody needs some space in order for that that transition card to come through. Okay, leading though, because this is important. And remember, we've also got this Knight of Pentacles, right? This is an energy. This is an energy that needs to develop. It needs to develop. It needs to develop with love, but it is leading either with this person or possibly somebody else. It is leading in some way to this Ace of Cups energy, right? This transition in order to create something beautiful, something that is going to be worthwhile at the end, something that has that unconditional love. All right. We always have choices. How much energy you want to put towards somebody is completely up to you. But it is saying don't drain yourself, but look for that unconditional love, not only within yourself, try to give it to other people, but again, without completely draining. All right. Without completely depleting yourself of what it is that you have inside of you. Okay. You want to continue climbing that mountain, but you have to do it. Remember, things are going to happen. Things will change. Things will come to some sort of sense of fruition. Something will transition. But this could be a slow energy. And you may have to really work inside of yourself as well to release some of the energies in order to move forward. Okay, I truly hope that's helped. So now we're going to look into a closing message from the universe at this time. So I am using the Mystical Shaman deck, and I'm going to be reading from the book. I'm not going to read the entire thing because it's actually, usually quite long, but I am going to read the message in regards to each card that comes through. And we're just looking into one card, really. But just to see what advice that Spirit does have for you at this time. All right. Message for Aries for this upcoming week. And remember, Aries, that thing with the relationships, I feel like it's a very temporary it's a temporary energy, but you have to allow it. Keep climbing that mountain. Keep working towards whatever goal it is, okay? And, keep putting that love, that unconditional love, that energy towards it. However, this might just be that test, that block. All right. It doesn't mean allow your energy to be, taken advantage of or to be used in any way. But it is saying just take a break, put that unconditional love towards the situation, allow spirit to come in and do some cleaning up of what needs to happen in order to allow this relationship or your relationship goal, however it is, to transition. All right. The card that is coming through is the Earth Keeper. So let's take a look at what is coming through for this 18. And remember, some of these messages are going to resonate, some of them might not. That's okay. So the essence of the card is, just as you're involved in co-creating your world, you're also responsible for its well-being. The Earth Keepers are dedicated to the stewardship of the earth and all life. They choose to hold the sacred dream of a planet where all beings live in peace and where the rivers and the air are clean. Remember that everything you do has an impact for 7 generations. So the invitation of the card is, you have outgrown your small dream of success and achievement and ready to dream big with possibilities beyond your wildest expectations. Take on the mantle of the Earth Keeper and reach out to a friend in need whom you may not have been in touch with for some time. Take care of your pets, feed the strays that come by, clean up your yard, as this is a reflection of your relationship to Earth. Grow the sacred dream and your personal life will flourish. Remember, it's not about me any longer. This is interesting because I do feel that with the reading that we just had, it does feel there needs to be that element of not just like we had that 9 of Swords, we had the 8 of Swords, we had the 10 of Swords. It does feel like there's a lot of energy that is inward. All right. And I feel what this card is saying is, look, especially while you're going through this time, this is something that it's not just about you. Okay. And a lot of times, especially when we're trying to reach a goal of some sort, we have to remember that the energy that we expand is the energy that comes back to us. And this includes other people around us. All right. Saying that though, if somebody needs that time and space, this might also be a very good time to, work on other projects that are around you. Put your focus somewhere else in order to allow that energy to clear and heal and develop the way it is supposed to develop. It's like going through, it's almost like, I keep hearing the word vulnerability. It's like a state of vulnerability. Allow the universe, like go into yourself, allow the vulnerability of faith, because we had that Hierophant card of faith, to allow things to be created and developed in the way that they're supposed to. It might just be time to take a step back and work on something that is going to be of a benefit not only to yourself but to others around you at this time. So I truly hope that has helped, Aries. If this reading has resonated with you, please click like, please share, and please subscribe to my video. Truly appreciated. Have an amazing week. Thank you. Leo, welcome to your reading for August 10th to the 17th. We're looking into mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships, and a closing message from the universe. Funny, as soon as I started this reading, we have this big black crow who's outside, and he just started yapping away. And I was actually going to wait, and then I thought, you know what? Yeah, it just seems like maybe there's a special message that is coming through for Leos at this time. And, with it being Lionsgate, Leo energy at this, during this month, let's see what's appearing. So, mind, we have magic prayer. Love that. Talisman for the body. We have sacred pool. Okay, you know what? Just as I said, there is some magical energy coming through for you Leos at this time. All right. We have in the mind, we've got this magic prayer. We've also got the sacred pool. It feels as though for some of you, you're really, really manifesting something. Okay. We've got this talisman coming through. And what I'm getting here is that I feel like there's some sort of, there could be some sort of little obstacle that could be preventing at this moment, but it really feels as though, like when we have a talisman, it's like something that we're clinging on to for hope. Now, this could be literally something in an external, some sort of external object. It could be some sort of external thing that is going on at this time. But what I'm really getting is that you guys are going into yourself. You're creating some sort of magic. Okay. It almost feels like this talisman. I'm not exactly sure how it's to be represented within these cards, but what I am getting personally is that it feels like there is just something coming through. It almost feels like externally there might be some sort of sign telling you, and it's funny because as we just heard that crow, I felt like there was some sort of magical energy. It feels like a sign externally for some of you that is telling you your dreams are being created. We've got this sacred pool here. This is beautiful, beautiful energy for you this week, Leo. This is what I keep getting. Some sort of magic is being created. Something is coming through. It almost feels like externally you might be receiving some sort of sign towards whatever it is that you're manifesting, towards some sort of desire in some way. This even could be, this card wants, these two want it. Look at that. I am going to pull some more clarifying cards, but let's take a look at this. We have the Two of Cups. We have the Seven. Oh, look at that. These cards wanted to come out, so I'm going to take them. And here's the thing. You are absolutely creating something that you love from your imagination, and you've got the determination to do it. With this Emperor coming through, it feels as though, especially when we have it in the area of the mind here. Okay, so this is internally you're taking charge of yourself in some way. There may have been past disappointments, there may have been something else, but now you're taking charge of this and you're moving towards what it is that you absolutely love. We've got that Two of Cups energy. This Seven of Cups, you may have had, you either may be in a place of you're trying to decide exactly how it is that you want to envision it, but at the same time I feel like you might have some choices in regards to this. You might even be allowing the universe to help guide you, because we've got this sacred pool. I do feel like for some of you, especially if you are in this Seven of Cups phase, basically this is about fantasy, this is about the imagination, it's about choices. Which one do I pick? Okay, this talisman, for what I am feeling, is going to be a sign to help direct towards what it is that you are asking about, or what it is that you might possibly be deciding, or what it is that, could give you that direct path towards what it is that you are creating. For some of you, this very much may be a relationship in some way, but I do feel with this Two of Cups energy, you're putting magic towards what it is that you love, and you are being heard. Okay, this is your confirmation, is what I'm getting, that you are being heard and that there is going to be some sign coming through. Now, remember, when we have signs, they may not be 100% direct. Okay, sometimes people will say, well, I haven't gotten a sign, but I saw this weird billboard, and it said this, and, for some reason it resonated with me, but I still haven't received the sign, because we expect it to be, some sort of magic thunderbolt that's coming down, or, whatever it is. So pay attention. It doesn't mean to sit there and really, look at every blade of grass as a sign. Okay, but I do feel some sort of sign is coming to you in regards to what it is that you might be wondering about. Okay, let's look at the talisman. We've got the Five of Wands. So there might be definitely some energy that is in here that has when we have the Five of Wands, for me, it's like internal and external battle of some sort. Okay, again, you might be making the decisions. What I'm also feeling here too is that with this magic prayer, you are also being told to follow your heart. Go for what it is that you love. If you're deciding against, let's say, just as an example, between two people, excuse me, go with your heart. Go with your heart. Allow that internal and external battle to, take control of it. Take control of it and really take a look within yourself instead of sitting here in an energy of should I or shouldn't I, should I or shouldn't I, which one do I go for? What is it that what is it that I'm truly desiring? It is saying allow your heart to be your guide. Okay. We have this Knight of Wands. And we also have the Four of Pentacles coming through. For some of you, this might resonate. And I'm just getting that from these two cards. Again, take it as it does resonate with you. For some of you, you might be. I keep wanting to go back to relationships for some reason. That Knight of Wands energy, you might be hanging on to somebody with that Knight of Wands energy, wondering if you should stay with them or pursue it. It doesn't mean chase them, but like, is this somebody that you want to bring in? When that Knight of Wands comes in, he can be a bit of a player, and that also might be what you're wondering about. This also could be a sign coming through from the universe at some point here, telling you, because we do have that Five of Wands energy, giving you again that confirmation that might not be the best person to go towards. Okay. Or it could be the energy of this type of person. Okay. It doesn't need to be an actual person. It could be the energy, person, place, or thing. Take it as it relates to you. But this Knight of Wands energy is not a very stable energy. It's sort of an energy of, let's put it into the element of a player. Okay, oh, I like you today, but I like you today. I like this today. This even could be your own energy. Okay, trying to decide what it is that you want, and you're having this internal battle with yourself. And with this Four of Pentacles energy, it is saying that you might be hanging on so tightly that you're not allowing this prayer to come through and be fulfilled. So again, take it as it resonates with you, but let's look into that sacred pool. So we've got this Five of Cups. We have the Six of Wands. Yeah. And we've got the Hermit. This is telling you guys got to go inside. Got to go inside yourself and really make a decision about something. I don't know what the decision is. Again, it could be relationships. It could be career. It could be just, something that means a lot to you or that you're trying to create. But you really need to go inside. This sacred pool is coming through. It feels like somebody is hearing your prayers, okay? The universe, God, is hearing your prayers. But you might be getting in your own way here, right? You're either, you might even be trying to control something with this Emperor energy coming through, right? Trying to control it. If you are in the process of making a decision, again, it feels like you need to let go, because with that Knight of Pentacles, again, could be a person, could be you, could be something. It's not a very stable energy, right? But it wants to be. There's an energy in here that is saying, look, we want you to manifest your desires. We want you to be successful and gain victory with what it is that you're heading towards. All right, we want you to. We're trying to help you, but it feels like you might be getting in your own way. All right. So what I'm feeling this week is that you need to take a step back, really go into yourself, this Hermit energy coming through, really gather your thoughts, have control over your thoughts instead of kind of all over the place. Go towards what it is you're feeling within your heart this week. Okay. You might even have to, do some letting go, because we've got this Four of Pentacles energy. You might be hanging on too tight to some sort of element that is not benefiting you at this time. But I do feel that there is a sign coming through from the universe in order to help give you some sort of sense of direction, in order to feel this Six of Wands energy, because it does feel that here's the thing, what the message that I'm getting from Spirit towards us also is, if something is making you feel like you're in this Five of Cups energy, if there's a person that is coming through, let's just say, again, going back to relationships, if there is a person that is bringing you into this Five of Cups energy. Okay, maybe you're trying to make a decision, and when you're thinking about somebody, you feel almost this sadness, or you're sort of stuck in a place where it's just not feeling good to you. What it's saying here is, look at those overturned cups. Look at the cups that are still, or not the overturned, but look at the cups that are upright. There's still hope for some sort of situation, but I do feel you need to let go of something. Receive the sign, follow your heart towards what it is, let go of some sort of sense of control coming in through here in order to have this magic prayer be fulfilled. Okay, we've got this Hermit card. Really go into yourself this week is what it's feeling. Not only go into yourself, but really allow, I keep hearing, allow the universe to really show you that sign, show you something that is going to help within this situation. We've got this sacred pool here. Okay, this even very well could be some sort of cleansing that you need to do on an external or internal basis. This could be within the mind, body, or even the soul, some sort of cleansing, some sort of releasing in order to help this decision be be shown, right? That's what I feel. When we got the Hermit, we've got the sacred pool. You can see this is like a cleansing pool. This maybe it's just as simple as taking an Epsom salt bath, or just taking a walk, or going through, doing something that is going to release this Five of Cups energy, this sort of sadness, or not being able to see things clearly, right? Because it does feel like there is some sort of element that is coming through here that is not quite in its full stability. All right, there's something that is coming through here that has that push and pull feeling, that internal and external battle in some way. But you're asking, it feels like you're either asking or about to ask, or maybe you should be asking for some sort of sign, for some sort of clarity towards the situation. Okay, and that's what it feels like. Ultimately, though, you are being told to follow your heart with that Two of Cups energy coming through. Follow your heart. But before you make any decision, try to allow yourself to let go, and then follow the signs from Spirit. This is what I'm receiving for you this week, Leo. So let's take a look into relationships and see what is coming through at this time. I feel like this is going to be a very strong week for you. It feels like there is going to be a release of some sort. We had that Four of Pentacles energy. What I'm really getting here is like some sort of release. Like once you release the control of something, things are really going to, you're going to see that sign. You're going to see that pathway to where it is that you really want to go. But I do feel there is some cleansing that needs to happen. This could be, again, within your mental state, body, just your soul, just allowing the messages to come through. All right, so let's take a look at relationships. Oops. And relationships for Leo. Those two wanted to come out. And let's go with this one here. That's what I feel. Snow Angel. This. Well, there you go. The signs are with you already. You just maybe need to observe them. Okay? A Clockwork Pumpkin. A wonderful idea. The aha moment. And these two wanted to come out. Right? And then we've got the Three Fates. What comes around goes around. So here's the thing. And of course, we're going to do some clarification. But I love this. It really does feel like there's a decision to make about a relationship in some way. Now, this doesn't need to be romantic. This could be friends, family, coworkers. It could be within yourself. Take it as it resonates. But what I'm really getting here is that some sort of sign is either presenting itself or it has been shown to you. It might even be that you've seen some sort of sign and you're still having that push and pull energy within yourself. Maybe there's a doubt. And I do feel that you need to go into some sort of cleanse, some sort of releasing energy in order to see it clearly, because it really says as soon as that cleansing energy, that hermit moment, that's where that aha, I get it. I get it. I know what I need to do. I know what I need to, how I need to proceed with this. I know the decision that I need to make in regards to this energy. And again, it could be multiple people. It could be just a single person. It could even possibly be that Knight of Wands energy where right now, something is a little bit unstable. And so, you might be wondering, okay, do I pursue this? Do I let it go? What is it? And it's saying here the signs are already with you. Okay, this is also saying the three fates, what comes around. Now, here's the interesting thing. I do feel, now it may relate to you, okay, if you have been doing something, and I'm just being very honest here. This is either you or it's somebody else, but I'm going to give the warning to you, right? And if it relates to somebody else, that's even better. We have to remember, that's why I keep feeling giving it to the universe. Give it to the universe, simply because when we do something that could, interfere in some way, it's basically like if somebody's making up something false about you, or let's say somebody is being mean or nasty, or somebody's done something really wrong to you, what this is saying is that what comes around goes around. And that's why I'm also feeling you need to let go of some sort of control. We had that Hierophant. We've also had that Four of Pentacles coming through. You need to let go of some control. So if you're planning on doing something to somebody, or if somebody is planning on doing something to you, or somebody has done something to you, it is time to really let go of that energy and again allow the universe to give you some direction, give you that sign, give you that that clarity that you are looking for at that time. What you have been praying for, allow it to come through. Stop holding on to it, because what comes around goes around. You don't need to worry if somebody's been hurting you. You don't need to know, if somebody's done something wrong to you, we don't want to make it up by doing retribution, okay? Because either way, karma doesn't care, all right? Doesn't care if it's you, doesn't care if it's them. Karma is going to play a role, okay? Even if you think that you're just giving karma back to somebody, be careful, right? Because it's not up to us. That's the bottom line. It's not up to us. It's not up. It's good to defend yourself. It's good to, have that that backbone and stand firm and, stand in your strength as Leo does, right? That doesn't mean let people walk all over you or anything else. But what it's saying is there's no need for eye for an eye, right? Because what comes around goes around. So allow the universe to take care of that. If somebody did a shitty thing to you, just walk away. Clean up what you need to clean up, if it's about your reputation or if it's about, a falsehood in some way, whatever it is, that's fine. Clean that up. But when we seek to, do retribution towards that, so let's say somebody spreads a rumor and you're going to go spread a rumor back. Hey, karma's coming in, it's going to smack you both. Bottom line. Doesn't matter who started it. Karma doesn't care. Okay? That's a very direct message. And that's why I feel also that hermit, that cleansing energy needs to come through. Something is trying to be created here. Something is trying to manifest. We had that magic prayer. You said your prayers, or you're about to say your prayers, or maybe you need to say your prayers towards what it is that you're creating and manifesting, but you got to get out of the way. Okay, you got to get out of the way. You got to allow yourself to go inside the signs. As it said, we've had 2 cards now with these signs. That's what I keep feeling. Some sort of sign is coming towards you to give you the clarity that it is that you are seeking in regards to some sort of relationship. And if I hadn't said it before, I am going to say it again. Remember, this doesn't need to be romantic. This can be friends, family, co-workers. It can be within yourself. This could be a relationship with yourself as well. Some sort of sign is coming towards it. So let's get some clarification cards. Let's see what the universe has to say. All right. So we've got the Seven of Pentacles. Yep, sign is coming. Things are planted. You're going to get shown. We've got the Nine of Wands. And we've got the Two of Pentacles. That's energy. That's interesting. So with the Two of Pentacles, what I'm feeling here, first of all, we've got this infinity sign. We've also got a sign of coming. You know, sign as the sign is here, is basically like you've already been shown. For me, it feels like there is something very divinely guided. You know, as I said before, something is being very divinely guided here. It does feel, you know, this Knight of Wands, this is somebody who's, you know, kind of defensive, like they're preparing themselves for something. This could be you, it could be somebody else, but it does feel a bit of a defensive energy coming on. But we've also got the Seven of Pentacles. It feels like, here's what I'm getting. You need to make a decision on something. You need to have, your head could also be very, very busy with that Two of Pentacles going on. Okay, it could be your head, it could be you, you know, that's keeping yourself busy as well. But it feels like something is being divinely guided. You've planted those seeds, you're allowing that energy to grow, you're allowing something to be created, to be manifested. It's telling you the sign's already here towards that. I am actually getting too, you have to let down your defenses in order to allow it to come through. If you've got your defenses up, if you've planted a seed, you know what it's kind of like if you're trying to build a garden, right? Let's say you're building a garden, you plant the seeds. If you were to go and put a big rock on top of a flower, or where you planted the flower, it's not going to be created, right? The flower can't come up, or it's going to be obscured in some way, right? It may have to find another path or whatever it is. What I'm really hearing is, again, get out of the way, because if you're in a defensive mood, or if you've got your blocks and barriers up, if you're kind of waiting for a storm of in some manner, and interesting enough, because we've got this Two of Pentacles who's like in a storm, things aren't going to grow. Things aren't going to grow. And I feel, or you may not be receiving the signs that it is of where you're trying to be, you know, where you're supposed to be led, right? I feel like this being very divinely guided, but again, I feel like you need to get out of the way. Let things come through as they're supposed to come through. Let's look at the Clockwork Pumpkin. We have the King of Cups, beautiful energy, the Knight of Cups, and the Temperance. Oh my gosh. So if you're asking in regards to a relationship, this could be one you're already in. This could be, you know, one you're trying to manifest. It could be, again, relationship with yourself. Take it as it resonates. There is a, you know, like your guides, your angels are trying so hard right now. There is this, you know, emotional balance. It does talk about that aha moment. It almost feels like aha. Once you take a step back and you allow yourself to not feel defensive in regards to what it is that is supposed to come through, allowing yourself to see those signs, allowing that energy to be created. That's with that Temperance card. This is that blending of energies. It's like everything just clears up all of a sudden. That's what I keep feeling. It's almost like it clears up after this storm. You get the sign, you know exactly where it is that you're supposed to go. It also clears up the energy of somebody else. And again, we have this Three Fates. It very well could be that you're in a place of feeling defensive because of maybe what somebody did to you, or, you know, some energy that was between the two of you. Again, could be within yourself, but it does feel like things are trying to clear up. We've got this Knight of Cups coming through. Feels like some sort of, you know, there could very well be a message or an offer in regards to some sort of possible apology or something that somebody has done something wrong to you. Okay. Again, you have to let down those defenses in order to allow it to shift, in order to allow it to clear. All right. Let's take a look. Yeah, that Knight of Swords. Interesting. We got the Four of Wands and the Three of Cups. Look at that. Okay, Leo, I don't know what is going on with you this week. Like, again, you know your situation. But you need to not stand in your own way. We've got this Knight of Swords coming through. He comes through and he just cuts everything that is no longer necessary. And again, with this Three Fates, don't get in its way. Okay? It will clear the energy. When the fate comes in, when death, when the divine comes in, it can take care of a problem for you. It feels like, again, I just feel a lot of trying to control a situation in some way. But then again, look at this. We've got this King of Cups, Knight of Cups. We've got, the Four of Wands, the Three of Cups. This is happiness. This is pure happiness. We've got this Temperance. Things are trying to be balanced here. You've already received the sign from it, or you're about to receive the sign from it, to have that aha moment, to know where it is that you're supposed to go, or it's going to give somebody else maybe that knowledge of where they're supposed to go coming towards you, because there is ultimate happiness here. Look at this celebration. We've got that Four of Wands, 1111 energy, that soulmate type of energy. So if there's been some sort of argument, disagreement, maybe, somebody hasn't been coming as, forward as you would like them to be. Maybe something isn't developing as quickly as you had wished. It says, let go. Let go of the control this week and truly allow Spirit, that divine, to come in. It's like you've put that prayer down already. You've said that prayer. Now you have to take a step back and let that prayer come through. It needs to be, there might be an element of divine timing that's coming through here. Either way, you have to take a step back and let these energies flow. How beautiful is that? All right, something is coming towards you that there is that love for. We had that Two of Cups energy, but you have to let it. You have to let it be created at this time. So let's get a closing message from the universe. Now, I am using the Mystical Shaman cards for this reading, and I will be reading from the book because I don't know all of the messages in this. And some of them that are in the book are actually very direct, and you may have a better understanding than my interpretation, okay, or what it is that I feel. And I found that with this deck, they seem to be fairly accurate, very accurate, in fact, is in regards to what it is that you may need or need to know at this time. So, and you can hear the ice cream truck go by. My apologies. Just watch, he'll probably park right outside the house or something. Okay. The Mystical Shaman. Your reading this week is so guided, Leo. This is amazing. This is amazing and beautiful. It's like you've made this wish. You've made a wish of some sort, or, you've put out some sort of intention, some beautiful intention, and it is being developed for you right now. But let's get the advice of this card. When the Mystical Shaman appears, you're invited to consider the ability to live without attachment. You're called to create and dream your life. Seven of Cups. To act on inspiration and divine impulse without fixating on a known story of success or achievement. Can you impartially observe the stories you tell yourself and others? What if you could become a mystery to yourself? Who would you become if you stopped telling the tales that have defined you up until now? You do not need to live You do not have to live in a story that has roots in the past. What if there was no need to explain you to anyone, not even to yourself? The way to your most extraordinary life is to become a blank slate and allow the form of your dreams and desires to show up as it will. This is a sign. Woohoo! Sign. Again, 3 times this reading. A sign of manifesting a life beyond your wildest dreams. I really keep feeling that. I really keep feeling something is trying to be created for you at this moment. It's like you're receiving the signs towards your dreams, your desires, but I do feel that you need to step out of the way, okay? Work on yourself. Do the cleansing, mind, body, and spirit that is needed for this energy. Okay, it doesn't mean that that energy is going to completely appear this week, but this is the process, the start of that process. And it might, that energy might come through this week, but it really is saying here, step out of your own way, allow the divine to truly help you in this process. Okay, I truly hope that has helped, Leo. If this reading has resonated with you, please click like, please share, and please subscribe to my channel. I truly appreciate it. Wishing you the most wonderful week. Many blessings. Thank you. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for August 10th to the 17th. We're looking into mind, body, and spirit, as well as relationships, with a closing message from the universe. Please remember that these are general readings. They may not resonate with everyone, but I do recommend that you take a look into your sun, moon, rising, and Venus signs as well. And for those that are cross watchers, please remember that I am reading for this particular sign. I am reading for Sagittarius at this moment. So, please don't get angry with what is being said at any point in time. But please also check your own sign. All right. So let's take a look. I'm hearing to stop. So for the mind, we've got listening. For the body, we have rescue. Interesting. For spirit, spirit of place. Okay. This feels like a very still energy. All right. It does feel like something is like you might be in a sort of a hermit mode, really trying to listen to what a spirit has to say. When we have body, we've got rescue coming in. I do feel that for some of you, there may be things that are going on externally around you that is bringing you into this place of silence, that you're listening for yourself. Okay, you're really trying to hear the messages from spirit coming through at this time. I do feel that for some of you, I am hearing that you may need to listen more to those around you. Okay, it very well. I'm also hearing too that for some of you, there may literally be somebody, and this could be you. It could be people that are close to you. It could be a situation. Something needs rescuing in some way. Now, that doesn't mean that you need to dash out and be, the knight in shining armor, or, the princess in shining armor, whatever it is. But it feels as though there's might be a situation that really requires listening, okay? Whether listening to your mind, your body, your soul, spirit of place. Okay, when we have that spirit of place come through, this is somebody who's really going into, it's like a hangman energy. So for me, when I'm seeing this, I'm feeling like you might need to find a place that you're feeling safe. Okay, maybe safe from external circumstances that are going on around you. Maybe there is like some sort of chaos that is going on within your external field at this moment that isn't feeling comfortable, and this is a time to go into yourself, to gain that sense of security, to gain that sense of safety. It also feels like here with this listening, it's like you already know this, or you're about to know this. You're really listening to your body in order to listening to your mind, listening to spirit in order to rescue you, okay, from some sense of chaos that needs to be rescued. within your outer circumstances at this time. So we're going to get some clarifying cards in regards to this. Now, I do know that with, the chaos that's kind of going on around us, this very well could have something to do with that. It could have to do with another, circumstance in some way. This also could be just within yourself. There might be, again, some sort of, this could be past, present, or future energy but something is going around externally that is bringing you into this internal place of allowing yourself to listen to the divine guidance that is coming through. All right. So I'm hearing one more, and I'm hearing to stop. Okay. So listening, the Six of Pentacles is coming through. The Wheel of Fortune is coming. And we have the Knight of Pentacles. This is really interesting energy. So what I'm getting here with this Six of Pentacles, it feels like for some of you, with this rescue, this is somebody giving something to somebody. It might be you that has been expanding your energy in some sort of sense of restoring chaos in some way. It could be somebody coming towards you, or somebody has come towards you, but I feel this is almost more like you having expanded your energy towards clearing up a situation. And I feel like what Spirit is saying is it's time to go inside, and instead of continuing to externally give in some manner, you need to go inside in order to clear this up, in order to turn this wheel. Okay. And I do feel where we've got this Knight of Pentacles coming through, this is a slower energy, but it's also a very grounded energy. And I feel that through that process, that is where you're going to see a development or a change come. Okay. If you've been trying to really help somebody or help a situation in some way, and it's expanding your energy to the point where you're just feeling exhausted, or you're feeling like it's time to really go inside, where, rescue it, that's a pretty serious card, right? People don't normally need rescuing. It usually denotes a lack of safety in some way. So if this is the energy that you've been feeling throughout this week, or perhaps about to feel the energy of that throughout this week, what it's saying here is it's really time to go inside. Okay? Instead of expanding your energy, go inside. Allow the things to shift, allow the things to change to a more grounded, stable energy. It may not happen immediately, but you will see the results when that Knight of Pentacles comes through. He's slow, he's steady, but grounded. There's progress. Okay, maybe it's not immediate progress, but it is definitely progress. Let's take a look again at, we've got, something, the High Priestess. You might not even know all about that whole situation. Okay. There we go. We've got the Devil card, and we've got the Page of Cups. Okay, straight up, Sagittarius, for some of you, this is going to resonate. For some of you, you might not even know the whole situation of what this rescuing has to do with. Okay, it even could be, interesting enough, the first thing I'm actually feeling, and again, take it as it resonates, it almost feels as though you have been expanding your energy toward rescuing something that you don't know the full story. Okay, this Devil card is coming through, right? And with the High Priestess, it feels like there could be possibly some falsehood towards something that is needing rescuing. Okay, this might not be an actual reality of an actual rescue. There could be some sense of something behind the scenes that you haven't quite seen yet, especially with this Devil energy coming through. It could have to do with somebody that you care about very deeply, which is why you feel like you're, that Six of Pentacles energy, wanting to expand your energy towards it. But it does feel like it's time to take a step back. Things might not be as they appear. That's what I keep hearing. Let's take a look at this. We've got the Four of Wands. Yeah, it could be very much something to do with a relationship of some way. It's this Queen of Pentacles. And we've got the Five of Swords. This might have to do with a relationship. Again, take it as it resonates. If it has it to do with another aspect within your life, you know what it is, and you can apply that accordingly. But we've got this Four of Wands, we've got this Queen of Pentacles. But here's the thing, this Five of Swords coming in. So this is very much a win or lose situation is what it feels like. It feels like, you know, when that Knight of Swords or that Five of Swords comes in, you know, there is a bit of deceit in there. It feels like, you know, somebody's taking advantage of something. When the Five of Swords comes in, it's a deceitful energy. It's like you know, I'm going to do whatever I can to win a situation. Right? Now we've got this Four of Wands coming through, so it feels like you may have been trying to clear up a situation in some way through your own generosity, through, you know, maybe trying to rescue something or somebody in some way. Again, somebody that it does feel quite close to you. What it's saying here also is to get into this Queen of Pentacles energy, to have that confidence and that self-assurance within yourself. All right? Really listen is what I'm receiving. Really listen to the messages that are coming through for you when you go into a place of this spirit of place, okay? Because it feels like you need to go into yourself to really take a close look at the situation. Sometimes we get so caught up in the chaos of something that, you know, or I keep hearing this, okay? And again, take it as it resonates. Some people are so masterful at creating elements of rescue, needing rescuing, okay, in some way. Whether it's like, you know, I'm emotionally distraught, you know, I need comfort, or whether it's that, you know, chaotically around them, everything seems to be exploding and they seem to be always like those energy vampires is what I, you know, want to bring. But what it's really saying here is something is not being perceived, like something is not quite right with that situation. And we've also got that Five of Swords. Somebody could be trying to take advantage of your generosity at this time in some way. And it's really saying here, even though you really care about this person, I do feel that's not the way to bring this to some sort of relationship manner. I feel like you need to get your own self-confidence, your own self-assurance. You really need to look into yourself in order to figure out what exactly is going on behind the scenes. And it's by listening to spirit, okay, is what I'm getting here. I feel like things will reveal themselves. It may not be immediately, but over time, because we've got that Wheel of Fortune. So remember to, you know, if somebody or something is giving off that element again of chaos, rescue, needing fixing, you know, relying on you in some way, that, you know, and I feel like here, that High Priestess with that Queen of Pentacles. Oh, I thought that was Queen of Wands. Sorry, that's the Queen of Pentacles. But it's, again, a very grounding type of energy, self-confidence, self-assurance, right? It's interesting because that Knight of Pentacles with that Queen of Pentacles, it goes from one element, this element of being grounded, this progress, to receiving that progress. It also says maybe, you know, you're trying to be nurturing towards something. Again, a person, possibly some sort of way in helping a relationship of some sort. But if you're expanding all of your energy, if you're giving, and that isn't being balanced out by receiving in some way, this situation isn't exactly as it appears. Okay? It isn't as it appears is what I keep getting. All these cards are falling down. But I feel like taking a step back, this is going to reveal itself in some manner. Okay. So let's take a look at relationships for this week. And remember, this is, you know, this energy, it could have already come through. This could be a confirmation of some sort for you. It could be, you know, future energy that's coming up for you. And it even could be that energy that you're in currently, okay? And it's giving you that confirmation. If you've been feeling like something isn't quite right, there it is. All right. So we're going to take a look into relationships for Sagittarius for this week of August 10th to the 17th. See what is coming through for you at this time. Relationships for Sagittarius. That one wanted to come, and I feel like this one. Sweet Memories, Dried Flower Fairy, Sweet Memories. We've also got Breaking Dawn, the Violet Angel. A powerful energy shift. Interesting. So this could be, with that Sweet Memories, this very well could be somebody who you have a close attachment to. This relationship might not even be romantic. This could be friends, family, co-workers. Take it as it resonates. It feels like what is going on at this moment, it feels like there, like as it says here, this powerful energy shift is coming through. I feel like things again are going to be revealed when we have that breaking dawn. You know, this is either that energy shift towards something better, or it is also an energy shift of revealing, because the dawn reveals. It reveals what was hidden in the night. Okay, that High Priestess energy. This is a revealing card. And you may be stuck in some sort of memory of something, but, you know, and maybe that's where you want to expand your energy, because there is that connection or those memories that are there. But I'm also getting here this breaking dawn. You know, it's like things are going to be revealed, which will create some sort of energy shift. Now, this could be a positive. It could be, I'm not going to really say negative. I don't feel it would be negative. What I'm really getting here is an energy shift towards your own power. Okay, which basically could make you, you know, stand up and you go, look at, you know, maybe you don't need rescuing like you thought you did, like you're standing up for yourself. It could be that energy shift. But we're going to get some clarifying cards and see what's coming through. This might not even relate to, you know, the mind, body, and spirit that we just looked at. This very well also could be, for some of you, it feels like, you know, because one of the things I'm really hearing here was with the Sweet Memories coming through. It feels like for some of you, there is somebody possibly from your past, or it could be a past energy. Okay, Sweet Memories. It could have been something that was holding you back as well. So I feel, again, take it as it resonates. But what I'm getting here is there is some sort of breakthrough coming through, which creates this energy shift, and it could possibly be bringing people back together in some manner. Okay, or again, if you're releasing something, like let's say you're going after somebody, that's the wrong word, but you get what I'm saying. If there's a person of interest, could be in a current relationship, somehow there is a breakthrough. Okay, I feel like maybe possibly within yourself, that breakthrough where you go, okay, I actually understand what it was that was holding me back, what block or barrier, what drama or trauma, you know, I've been hanging on to. And once you understand that and it comes to the light, okay, that breaking dawn, that's where that energy shift comes in order to really help create a new energy. Again, we had that Wheel of Fortune, because I kept feeling like that Wheel of Fortune is creating some sort of energy shift. It's turning things around to create a more grounded, nurturing energy in some way. For some of you, it could even be that you may have to let somebody go in order to create that, you know, breaking dawn. You're seeing it, you know, seeing light of some sort of situation, right? And that creates a shift of its own. So again, take it as it resonates, but we are going to get some clarifying cards. and see what is happening here. All right. Sweet memories. Look at that, 10 of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands. And the Two of Swords. Something is helping you see clearly. Things, it also feels like things are like at a stagnant place, okay? At the moment within a relationship. It could be either it's in a stagnant place or it needs to go into a stagnant place in order for energy to heal, is what I'm getting. Let's take a look at we've got that Queen of Cups coming through. Again, psychic insights. It's like that High Priestess type of card. Some sort of awareness is coming to a situation. And we've got the Tower. That's a really aha moment. All right, and let's pull one more. We've got this Knight of Wands. I just want to get a clearer picture because something is happening here. This King of Pentacles. And we've got this Judgment card. You know what? Here's the thing. For some of you, again, take it as it resonates. For some of you, there might be a karmic situation that is absolutely clearing up. It could be a karmic situation within yourself, and maybe you might be moving into a more stable energy with this King of Pentacles. This actually could be literally you that is becoming stable with, you know, or it could be that you're heading toward a more stable situation within a relationship in some way. We've got this Knight of Wands energy, and it feels like, again, you know, I kept feeling like somebody needing rescuing, or somebody is, you know, I hate to use the word playing you in some way, but there is that element of it. And when we have that Knight of Wands energy, he's kind of a player. He's not a very stable energy. He's sort of someone that takes advantage of a situation when he can, right? He's sort of the, you know, jump from girl to girl type of person. And I feel like this is a change in that energy. It's like you're coming into yourself. You're starting to see things for truly what they are. You're starting to get into a stronger emotional place, but you're also receiving the insights that it is that you need towards this situation. Something is being shown to you. Something is being cleared. Something is being revealed right now. Okay, something is coming to that surface is what I keep getting. We've got this, you know, these energies, again, that Devil energy coming through. It feels like there is some sort of breakthrough, okay? We've got that Tower moment, breakthrough, that is releasing some sort of karmic situation. Now, this very well could be that you are with somebody who is in a karmic situation, and you've been waiting for it to clear. Okay, what I'm getting here is to go into yourself at this time. Allow that energy to clear. It feels like this needs to, you know, sort of happen through the divine in some way. But what I'm really getting here is that things could progress, or at least start to really progress at this time. Because with that Judgment card, it feels like somebody, whether it's you or whether it's another person, somebody is going to see clearly in regards to a situation, which will shift that energy and bring things into a more stable and secure place. All right? That's what I'm receiving. And we've got this also, this Four of Wands energy. But, you know, here's the thing, is sometimes we think that people are meant for us. You know, and we've got that Judgment card, which can be, you know, interpreted as sort of like a twin flame, that karmic, you know, that karmic card, like you're supposed to be together. Things are coming together, but it's also sometimes a release of, you know, possible karmic partners as well. But what I am getting here is it feels like there is supposed to be some sort of sense of a stronger stability coming through, but we've got that Devil energy, you know, that's being shown up here. And when that happens, is somebody, something, somewhere, something's being hidden from you at this time. I do feel that it is going to be coming to light. Okay, it is going to be showing itself for what it is. Okay, which is going to bring about a more stable energy. This very well could be you with that memories, like thinking, you know, I really want this relationship. I want that stability, that 10 of Pentacles energy. And sometimes we tend to go out of our way for people who, you know, because of our memories, we tend to do more for them than really what is, you know, we're not receiving that energy back. Okay. But what I am receiving is like letting go of one energy, having that awareness, allowing the messages to come through again through, you know, just going in, listening to spirit. Okay. They're trying to tell you something. They're trying to show you something. If things are in a place of stagnancy, even though you feel like you've been trying with this individual or with this person or whatever the situation is, it's really saying here, take off your blindfold, you know, allow yourself to really listen to what's within your head, listen to what's in your heart, move forward, because there is going to be some sort of tower moment that is going to reveal that high priestess. Okay, it's going to reveal this devil energy wherever he is. It is going to release that. It's going to show the things that need to be shown. All right, this is coming to light. Something is coming to light in, you know, or at least the start of this week, or I mean, you know, like this could be the beginning of something within this week is what I'm trying to say. It feels like something is coming to light for you, but I can tell you it is going to be bringing you towards a more stable energy. Okay, whether it's going to be with this person or whether it's going to be with another individual in some way, there's this more stable energy that is coming through. One that you are being divinely guided to. One that is going to not only shed that light upon what it is, possibly what it is that you really deserve, what it is that you really desire, but there's going to be that energy shift. Something is happening that is, and I almost feel like when we have that tower moment, here's the thing. You know, we can't really change that, right? Like, it, again, it's divinely guided. The divine is coming in for a reason. Okay, and it's either to show you something, or it might be to create an ending of something in order for light to be, you know, shone onto it. Okay, breaking dawn. In order to bring light to a situation, we've got the breaking dawn. We've got that high priestess card coming in. Something is happening. Now, I do feel that through the process of this, again, I feel this heading towards a more stable energy. It could even be the fact that this person or this situation needs to have its light shed upon in order for that Five of Cups or that Five of Swords energy that we had, in order to balance that out, because that's an imbalance within energy, right? That Five of Swords is somebody that is like taking advantage of somebody or taking advantage of a situation. This might just need to come to light in order for you, or to give you that power, that energy shift, that power energy shift to step forward and say, no, enough is enough, which helps to balance that energy and brings it back into, or brings it to a place of that 10 of Pentacles, that King of Pentacles energy, right? That Four of Wands, where you're feeling the safe and the security of this relationship. Okay, this also could be energy within yourself. So take it as it resonates at this time, but I do feel there is going to be this shift, which is ultimately going to bring you and possibly another person into a more stable and secure sense of feeling. All right, so let's get a closing message from the universe. I hope that that helps, Sagittarius, because I know it can be a little bit confusing, but at the same time, it really feels like some of you, like you're going to resonate in some manner to those messages, okay? Remember that the messages may not always be exact, but it's the energy that is coming through, and that's what I keep getting. It's like you're going to know exactly what it is that I'm talking about within those energies, and you can apply them accordingly to your own situation. All right, so You know, it's kind of hard because when spirit is, you know, dealing with lots of people, right? They're going to take a hold of the messages that are going to be needed for the collective within that that sign. Right? Okay, let's get a closing message from the universe. But I feel like there's a powerful energy shift that's coming through that is bringing you to a stronger, stable place. Okay, a stronger, stable place. Something is going to be revealed. Again, this could be within yourself, could be within another person, could be within a situation. Something, though, is coming to light, which will help you. And it's going to be because you are listening and you are doing that cleansing, allowing yourself to be divinely guided at this point. Okay. I actually feel like this one. So we have the Sweat Lodge. And I am going to be reading from the book on this one simply because I do not know all of these cards, but I also really find that the messages usually resonate. The messages from within the book. Okay. The Sweat Lodge. I am not going to read the whole thing, but it does talk about this is a time to journey inward into the dark and hidden places of your soul to reconnect with the ancient earth is wisdom. Exactly what I said. It's like that sacred place. Remember that sacred place? I feel like this is the time to really go within yourself. You can also create a sacred and intimate space in the dark by lighting a candle. Observe what emerges and without judging it, invite it to bring you its gifts. You are being offered an opportunity to shed and heal from the aspects of the life that you have outgrown. Do not worry that you will be consumed by the process. Amazing. I love it because, you know, we had that tower moment, right? This is going to be revealing, but we also had listening. We had that sacred place come in. This is the time to go into yourself and truly listen to the messages that are coming through for you at this moment. There's important insights that are going to be revealed to you throughout this week. You have to allow them. Allow yourself to go inwards and really, truly listen. So I hope that that has helped, Sagittarius. If this reading has resonated with you, please click like. Please share my videos and please subscribe. I truly appreciate it. Thank you so much and many blessings.